despite advancing to the stage of being a demon lord, a national threat level kind of disaster, Rimuru has done quite well. Built up a little town for himself, helped those around the world, and maybe just brought a little bit of culture to it as well. We've seen the Christmas and New Year's festivals being held. But still, there's quite a few OVAs to watch, and I have no idea what's going to be in them, actually. Could be fun. It's surprising that how much just hearing a opening can lift my mood. Of course, Slime being one of those shows where it kind of ticks a lot of the boxes for me. Anything like fantasy adventure was always going to be pretty hard to go wrong. Might be early words for that, considering some things I've seen that have been released. But one thing is, I don't actually know when these OVAs were released. Yeah, was it prior to the season I watched recently? After? So I'm just going to have to take my best guess as to when, based on what we see. Or if it even matters. Huh. Let's ignore the title. Oh no, not Gabiru. Not starting off with Gabiru. Hopefully he's not singing. We could all guess that he would be the best of them to cultivate the magic herbs. Can you just rest in bed? I guess doesn't have the need to sleep, so to speak. But Rimuru has gone through several stages when he has just lost consciousness and, the form of his body for quite a few days. Huh. Everything is Rimuru shaped. Ah, so this is field testing. Unless it seems like a lethal dose, then in which case, yeah, maybe. Straight away. Very fast acting. Yeah, I don't think he can hear you. A dream. Does this mean we're now just getting a very large dream sequence? Huh. Oh no, he's been... Oh no. Could be worse. At least they find it entertaining. Entertaining. Right, so you're what, thinking of pastimes for everyone to do? Reinventing chess. Maybe not chess. Really? Sega Mega Drive, okay. They're buying up in the Mega. Quite a few interesting ideas there, but to have the infrastructure there to have consoles and TVs. Sumo. Okay. Based on what we were seeing in the images before, now having it go to Sumo. Not where I thought it would be, but also it would be slightly more one-sided than some other things. Yeah, how do you do that? Okay. I guess... she's not lying. But yeah, people like Milim are... Where are you thinking of stabbing? Yeah, but people like Milim and Shion have got... and Benimaru have the edge here over, like, normal villagers and the like. The idea here is not to start filling caskets. Okay. Everyone seems slightly pumped, though. I guess it would be a good idea to have various divisions. Hello, indeed. Like, instead of lightweight and heavyweight, etc., it'd be strength divisions based on how much people have evolved. Well, that was quick. I mean... Copter? Okay. Why does he have just a mountain of salt? To be fair, Geld does seem pretty fit to be... It's going to be a bloodbath. Yeah, Geld does seem to be up to the task of representing Sumo. I see. Ranga looked so good. I would give it to Geld here. But someone who works with metal and he's get it into it. Seems a rather actually even match. Let's take a break. Let's go elsewhere for the time being. See. This is an OVA. Really? That's all we needed for Sumo. Yeah, we don't need to. We know how it works. Yeah, as long as he repeats it, it must mean it's fine. This is unfair. At least for one of the participants in the... But it would be over in a flash. How could anyone stand up against him? Ah, it's already done. Okay. Yeah, for multiple reasons. One, Benny was just strong, and two, he couldn't let anyone else have that prize. How could he let anyone... There we go. Yeah. Well, this is actually kind of obvious as to who will win this one, but I'm still rooting for the lizard ninja girl. This is voice acting. Sorry. What was that? Avert your eyes. By means of withdrawal, the winner is Shion. I think we're getting some much needed. She's getting ready to participate. Ah, okay. Some people are just taking liberties here with the costume design. I mean, there should be many handicaps in place for her. Such as... actually, describe some of the restrictions in place. I would have liked to know that history. Unfortunately, that child is capable of massive destruction. Not really taking the stance. Headbutt. Just going straight in. Sound effects? And like she said before, can she still attack with her hair? I guess flying isn't out of it. There seems to be flagrantly... Okay. Abusing the laws of... the rules of sumo, but... What the fuck are hair muscles? Hair muscles? Who fell first? Well, okay. What were you putting further? Her thing came off, did it? Yeah. One rule of sumo I do know. It's I thought the competition was over. You get them to have a fun day as well. This is unfair. How could Guild ever win? I feel like we're turning into a certain other show that I definitely haven't thought about watching. This... Well, good thing I don't have to punish Gobta for the pun there. It was done for me. Shomyama. Shunanyomi. And there are going to be people, definitely among the spectators, who seem to live for this moment. I mean, of course they're going to take it seriously, even if there wasn't the prize at play. Was that a gunshot? Really? The meme? I feel like I watched something recently that features something that's just quite as risque. I don't think anyone really cares for the victor here. They just want to see more of the battle. Just be glad that the entire town hasn't been destroyed just yet. I was about to say, did Trainee see who was the first to fall there? Disqualified. Ah, okay. There's the new national pastime. Not the one I thought it would... Fish? What? It seems everyone's getting into the spirit. Do fish have butts? Yeah, everyone's working so hard just to survive. Fortunately, though, it's long past that time for the Tempest Federation. Yep, and the more slothful people can be. Would she have enjoyed what you've turned it into, though? At least Ranga seemed to have enjoyed his day. The world... okay. Okay. I was going to say the world series for Butt Sumo. Is that when the matches are being taken seriously? It's post-apocalyptic now. Let's not forget that all of this is, or might still be, a big dream, so maybe there's some side effects to those pills. Severe nightmares. It snapped. Yep, check your all-in-one piece. The thing is, can't Rimuru separate himself off into multiple pieces anyway? Too effective. So because he had a bad experience, can't you just lower the dosage? I mean, too powerful? Sure, just alter the recipe a little, lower the dosage, don't sleep so long. Might not get to the end of the world through butts. You've got to think, though, that alongside characters who have spent their life in this world, like Shizu, and how that ended up, ending up, and the ogre village being destroyed, all of their people dying. Walking through the deserts and tundras, losing all the orcs. But Sumo. Severe death, disease, famine, loss of life, but Sumo. Good thing it was just a dream. But if this is what the slime OVAs are shaping out to be, give me a minute, I might come up with something. But as an OVA for slime, I think this fits pretty well. Even if the entire thing was a cop-out, being just a fever dream taken by some over-the-counter pills. But also, what's on Rimuru's mind for him to imagine this kind of ruckus? Of course, the only thing I'm actually sad about here is that Soe didn't actually find anything rather interesting and distracting. That's the character growth and story progression I really needed. But I guess as a brief kind of overview of Sumo, and the rules and regulations and mindsets you needed, I guess it wasn't too bad. I would have liked to know more, and you know what? I'm not going to look it up. If someone wants to inform me and enlighten me down below, do so. And if not, well, I guess I'll check for myself in like a week or two. But for now, the idea of creating a perfect circle and the arena for sumo, why is it so was it classified as being so difficult? Was it creating the perfect, even level surface? But you've got to love it that the dwarves are basically only there, at least some of them were only there in the Tempest Federation, to provide outfits for occasions like this. We've seen it multiple times. Festive outfits, particular personal taste outfits. Really working overtime, putting love into his craft. And the good thing is, it's not over yet. There's several more OVAs, and it's not at all trying to put off starting a new show. So if you like this one, let me know. Maybe like the video, leave a comment down below, consider subscribing to the channel, maybe even join onto my Discord. Overall, there's not going to be a tournament, because I know how it'll end for me. Just join me in the next one. If you want to join the highly lucrative bracket tournament that is Sumo, consider joining onto my Patreon because we will be holding the contest starting early next week. And if you want to get your ticket to entry, consider joining onto my Patreon, because the likes of Electricant, Arvia, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Dark Shadow, 7899, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Girly, Soltron, Cardboard, Croyville, Mighty Lascano, Alvin Garcia Santiago, Something Korean, please inform me, and everyone else will be delighted to hear that the grand prize for all of it is, some more anime? That seems good enough. I'd like to see the 50,000 strong turnout to this event.